آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.
This Surah Yasin was brought to you by Merchants Spice, Petermaritzburg. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless your day.
There's something cooking at Merchants Spice, and its name is Elite Basmati Rice, available throughout the Middle East and now available in South Africa. Brought to you by Merchants Spice, Petermaritzburg. Available in Golden Cellar and Premium White, high in vitamins and low in calories. Perfect for the health conscious. Contact Merchants Spice on 033 387 2121. That's 033 387 2121. Merchants Spice. Taste the East.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Your award-nominated Breakfast Rush with Nichal Sarawan.
You guys do an absolute splendid, fantastic job at the Breakfast Rush.
You guys are the intelligent choice.
No matter what time you get on the Breakfast Rush, it's just brilliant.
I never really used to listen to Radio Al Ansar until I started tuning into the Breakfast Rush. It actually became a way of life. You guys really, really add value to people's mornings. You never know whose face you put a smile on.
Monday to Friday, 6 till 8 a.m.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Inspiration for the Ummah, your morning nasiha.
All the events in our calendar is dated back to the event of the Hijrah. So all were agreeable to that suggestion. Now the question came around that which should be regarded as the first month of the calendar. So there were different opinions there too. Some of the opinion that Ramadan, and some said Rabiul Awwal. And that was considered as a good view because Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam completed the Hijrah in the month of Rabiul Awwal. When did he arrive in Medina? No prices, but let's hear the answers. On the 12th of Rabiul Awwal. Born on the 12th of Rabiul Awwal, reached in Medina 12th of Rabiul Awwal, and he left this world on 12th of Rabiul Awwal. So they said Rabiul Awwal. But Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala said no. Not Rabiul Awwal, because the planning and the preparation for the Hijrah started actually in Muharram. It started in Muharram. And how did that come about? When the delegations of the Hajis from obviously various parts of Arabia used to go for Hajj, the delegation of the Hujjaj from Medina, 3 years now in a row, they were coming. And in the first year, 6 people came. And Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was going from tribe to tribe and group to group, inviting them to Islam. And all rejected him because the Quraysh used to go behind him and they used to discourage the people. And they used to make propaganda against Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And unfortunately, those people believe that propaganda. This is the age-old tactics of enemies, that they will resort to propaganda to try and deceive the people. The simple-minded people get carried away by propaganda. Like it happens today in the world. We know that when it comes to Islam, so much of propaganda, so much of lies is spoken. But we know the reality is something very different from the lies and propaganda. So this started from the time of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So they were afraid even to go listen to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But the delegation that came from Medina was different. And that delegation that was there in the first year, there were 6 of them, and these 6 people, they listened to the message of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and their hearts were touched by his message and his personality, and they were willing and ready to embrace Islam. And so we find that the first people from there came in that Hajj, they accepted Islam, they went back. Next year, another delegation came, this time 12 people, and they accepted Islam, they embraced Islam, and they went back. In the third year, 72 or 73 people came, amongst them were also females, and they embraced Islam. And now they said, we want you to come to our city, we're inviting you to come to Medina, we're asking you to join us and be our guest, and join us and live amongst us and live with us, and we will give you our complete support. Whatever you say, we are willing to do. So they took a pledge at the hand of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and this is known as Bay'atul Aqaba. Bay'atul Aqaba, which took place near the Jamarat, because we got Jamaratul Aqaba, so it took place near the Jamaratul Aqaba, so it was called Bay'atul Aqaba. And to mark that spot, years ago the Turks built a masjid to preserve that spot for history, and till today that Masjidul Bay'ah exists there. It is between the big towers of the Jamarat now. Before Jamarat were small, they say Shaitan's work was also less, but as the work of Shaitan grew, the Jamarat also went bigger. And when a couple of stories high, but that's just on a light-hearted note, don't go and quote me and say it's not a masla or anything. This is a light-hearted comment to say that this is now the facilities that have been made for the ease of the Hujjaj.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This Muharram, step into the world of tradition and elegance with Rumi fragrances. Don't miss our Muharram sale, packed with exclusive deals on Bukhur, luxurious ouds, stylish burners, and so much more. Whether you're gifting for Ashura or adding beauty to your home, there's something special waiting just for you. Even more surprises in store, but only for a limited time. Visit us at 120 Brickfield Road, Overport, or WhatsApp us now on 067 6868 786. Rumi Fragrances, where tradition meets luxury.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Well, hello, Monday. Assalamu alaikum, everybody, and welcome on into your Breakfast Rush. It's Monday morning, and we're live inside your radio, inside your YouTube, and inside your Facebook as well. So you can just chill out, watch what's happening in the studio, listen to the show as we get through it as well. Monday morning, 30 days we are into June of 2025. June's gone like, bye-bye.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. And I think 1446 has followed June because it is the 4th of Muharram, 1447. And yes, I had to practice the 7 twice.
You had to.
You know, I was one of those people in school where I would write 2024 in January 2025. So
yeah, because you kind of used it. That's why. That's the only reason why. Headlines from around the world. Well, headlines from that one spot on the planet that we're actually keeping an eye on, right? Israel kills 72 in Gaza, including hungry Palestinians waiting for food. That's one headline. The other one, at least 66 children in Gaza have starved to death during Israel's genocide. 2 headlines. Just 2. As soon as you open up the news feeds, these are some of the headlines that are hitting us square in the face. Now, also in the face is what's happening on the roads.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Wa'uf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Good, no problem. 2 items for you to be on the lookout for. One is stationary vehicle into northbound after Commercial. Left travel lane is obstructed. The second one is another stationary vehicle into northbound. It's after Edmonds Trails. It was on the right-hand lane. Might have been moved from there, but just be aware of that, please. It will still be stationary somewhere in that vicinity. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Sup. We'll catch up with you in a while. How's the weather been over the last couple of days? A little bit confusing?
It's been cold, so I've been indoors.
Okay.
With blankets and heaters. Outside of those curtains, I can't tell you what
can't
happened.
say? No?
Not at all.
Didn't leave the house this weekend?
Not at all. I needed to recover. I'm like, I cannot come to studio today and bring Friday's cough.
Oh, please. Yeah. No, we're grateful. We're grateful. The weekend was good. How was your weekend? Wherever you went, like you watching the video right now, you listening on the radio right now, how was your weekend? What did you get up to? Like for me, Saturday was Kingsmead Cricket Stadium.
That must have been nice.
It was so
Anything
cool.
with the word cricket is lovely.
It was so cool. It was Kingsmead Cricket Stadium on Saturday morning. There were finals that were getting played for the Winter League. Tiny little fellas.
Cute man.
Smallies. So the under 11. So my nephew plays at under 11.
Lovely.
Dolphins. Portman Bandits. That's the full name. And they won.
Oh, amazing.
So it was a lovely, lovely Saturday morning out. And then lunch with the family. And then and just before the temperature starts to go, get home.
Good idea.
Yeah. That was Sunday was just like indoors.
Perfect.
It was an indoor Sunday for me. It was fantastic. How was your week? What did you get up to? Whether it was just at home, whether you were out and about, or salary hit the bank account and before all the debit orders decided to take it away, you went shopping.
Very brave decision, that one.
Let us know. 0609041056. If you're watching, right down the bottom there, that little strip, you can send us your messages, all the numbers and everything that you need. It's just right. There you go. That one there. That's the WhatsApp number right there. There you go. Right. So midterm metric results are an important way to assess progress and improve final examination preparation. Today, we'll be speaking with an expert on how grade 12s can use them as a strategic stepping stone toward their final exam success. So if you have somebody, a child, a grandchild, a neighbor's kid that's going through matric. Maybe you want to listen in or tell them, send them a message really quickly. Hey, listen into that interview. It's right about 7:10 this morning here on your breakfast rush.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
So playtime weather is anytime weather, especially when you're on holiday. A clear 23 expected for Durban today. Mind you, when I was coming to work, it was like 13.
You don't put the heater on?
In the car?
Yeah.
I do, but the drive is like, the engine, she take long to get warm. She's feeling very cold. Anyway, Pietermaritzburg, a clear 5, up to 22 today. Margate, clear 21 degrees. Richards Bay, a clear 23. Ladysmith, from all of 0 up to a clear 21 degrees in Ladysmith. Johannesburg today, clear 17. Cape Town, a clear 18. Lilongwe in Malawi, sunny 25. Pakistan's Karachi, mostly cloudy, 34 degrees there today. Haze expected in Makkah, Medina, a 40-degree high there. Dubai, sunny 39. Perth in Australia, it's cloudy at the moment down there, 20 degrees at the moment. Galway in Ireland, mostly cloudy, a 19-degree high at their lunchtime. And in Gaza City, Palestine, mostly sunny, a 29-degree high expected as they get through their lunchtime. We'll be looking in at the headlines and all of that coming out of that part of the world as we get through the show today. So you stick around and stay tuned for all of that. Of course, looking at some of South Africa's news as well. The Democratic Alliance over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a little bit of news coming from their part as well. So we'll jump into it as we get through the show today, looking at what's going on. The DA, ANC power struggle. Is it putting the government of national unity here in South Africa at risk? So just a couple of days ago, the DA and the ANC were locked in a fierce battle over that all. What happened with the minister starting? Huh? Yeah. So we'll get a bit more information about that as we go through the show today, just tapping into some local news, a little bit of international news. And of course, our set of Vodacom stores this week launches a competition that could see you move your home into the IoT space.
Okay.
Now, if you want to know what the IoT space is, follow them on their Instagram, on their Facebook, all of that. And the latest posts tell you about IoT. Go learn about it really quickly, because this week we start with a new giveaway. It's the winter giveaway. So we'll be giving away technology for your home that will turn your home closer and closer and closer into being just like this fully fledged smart home. Right? Do you know those things where, like, whilst you're leaving the office, right, and it's getting dark?
Yeah.
So you're like, no, man, I don't want to drive into a dark home. I want to switch the lights on. So from your phone, you get into your app and you tell the lights at home, it's time to come on. A smart home.
That is amazing.
Hey?
Tell us, for those of us that are still rubbing our eyes,
yeah,
how do we follow them?
So at Cellular City, that's CITI, at Cellular City Group, you got to follow them there on all of their social media. And then it's just as easy as just checking out their latest posts, like I'm doing at the moment. Go check out their latest posts. And then who knows? You could be winning some really cool prizes.
IoT.
Yeah, go find out what IoT is.
So fancy.
IoT. So what is IoT? I'll give you the acronym stands for Internet of Things.
Makes sense.
Right? So IoT, Internet of Things. Things like your fridge, your lights, your kettle, your vacuum cleaner. That little disky thingy that goes around your house, just sucking up all the dirt, just like without you telling it to do anything.
Your robot.
Yeah, those. Turn your home into a smart home, and we, courtesy of our set of Vodacom stores, are going to be giving away some of those gadgets by just asking you to follow and answer questions. Simple. So the smart kettle, the smart heater,
Ooh, smart heater.
A smart heater. This one is clever. It's a clever heater. This one. You. I tell you what. Lots of people want air fryers and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you an air fryer. Air fryer. So test your knowledge this winter and stand a chance to win one of our weekly Xiaomi smart appliances. Visit social media pages and get familiar with the products and services. And you tune in from today, Monday, the 30th of June to the 1st of August, and you'll be asked questions about what you see on the pages. So that competition kicks off today here on Your Breakfast Rush, courtesy of our set of Vodacom stores, Naz, and it's looking really exciting.
It does. I'm looking at the poster.
Yeah.
And it says, keep a warm winter quiz with TBR. So fancy.
Oh, absolutely.
The gadgets look stunning.
So I don't know if you're going to see this, right, but I'm going to turn my phone to you. You can't see it because, oh my word, there's so much lighting.
And it looks so much
it's my
better
fault,
on your screen.
So it's like my fault because what I did was I said to these guys, put more light bulbs. It's my fault. I said to them, put more light bulbs. So there it is, right? On your screen, you can see it. No, it went off. There you go. It's called a screen timer. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pop it up onto our Facebook page and you can check it out from there.
حسین بادشاہ حسین شہنشاہ حسین دین ہے حسین دی پناہ حسین دی پناہ حسین بادشاہ حسین شہنشاہ حسین دین ہے حسین دی پناہ حسین دی پناہ حسین دی پناہ جان مانگو میں دل نہیں دوں گا جان مانگو دل ٹھکانا میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے جس کی خاطر یہ کائنات بنی جس کی خاطر یہ کائنات بنی ایسا نانا میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے یہ جو کعبہ ہے تم نہ سمجھو گے یہ جو کعبہ ہے تم نہ سمجھو گے گھر پرانا میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے حسین بادشاہ حسین شہنشاہ حسین دین ہے حسین دی پناہ رات تے دن جو یہ نکلتا ہے دن جو یہ نکلتا ہے مسکرانا میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے تم جسے آسماں سمجھتے ہو تم جسے آسماں سمجھتے ہو شامیانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے حسین بادشاہ کوئی پوچھے یہ دور کس کا ہے، کوئی پوچھے یہ دور کس کا ہے، کوئی پوچھے یہ دور کس کا ہے، تم بتانا میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، بولی زہرا یہ عشق دو مجھ کو، بولی زہرا یہ عشق دو مجھ کو، یہ خزانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، حسین بادشاہ حسین شہنشاہ حسین دین ہے، حسین کی پناہ حسین اگ رہا ہے جو بات کر وہ بلا، اگ رہا ہے جو بات کر وہ بلا، گانا گانا میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، جس جگہ پر بنائے جاتے ہیں، جس جگہ پر بنائے جاتے ہیں، کارخانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے، ہر زمانہ میرے حسین کا ہے۔
TV on, it says, oh, this. Is it Monday?
It is?
It's like the whole day, right?
The whole
The whole
day. Last day of June.
Oh man. The last day of June 2025, the fourth day of the new. Can we still say Muharram Mubarak?
Of course.
Like Happy New Year for those people that
We
don't speak
can. The 4th of Muharram, 1447. Hopefully a reflection for all of us to be better.
Now, reflect on this if you will. The ANC Secretary General, Fikile Mbalula, has challenged the DA to leave the government of national unity following the party's recent threat to boycott the upcoming national dialogue. A confrontation between the two parties follows hot on the heels of President Cyril Ramaphosa's recent axing of former Deputy Minister Andrew Whitfield, who apparently undertook an unauthorized trip to the United States. So now, DA leader John Steenhuisen, addressing the media on Saturday, slammed Ramaphosa's decision to fire Whitfield, claiming it was indicative of Ramaphosa's inconsistent approach to governance, while also threatening to destabilize the GNU unless all so-called delinquent ANC ministers are removed from their positions within 48 hours. Now, I want to stop reading the article right there and give a little bit of my take on the whole thing.
Tell us.
They couldn't remove the delinquent ANC ministers in 30 years.
Yes.
Uncle John thought they can do it in 48 hours. 30 years. Trillions of rands gone later.
Still going?
Yeah, it's like somebody left the tap open and it's just... Anyway, let's get back to the article. When Ramaphosa ignored the DA's ultimatum, Steenhuisen announced that the DA would not participate in the national dialogue and that it would vote against upcoming departmental budget votes for the departments headed by Minister Thembi Simelane, Minister Nobuhle Ngabane, and other corruption-accused ANC ministers. Wouldn't that be like... Anyway, speaking during the third day of the OR Tambo Regional Conference in the Eastern Cape yesterday, Fikile Mbalula said the GNU is not a permanent feature, but a temporary partnership among all the coalition parties. Mbalula stated that the ANC and Ramaphosa will not be bullied and disrespected by the Democratic Alliance and its leaders who continuously threaten to destabilize the GNU, basically saying they must know one thing: we are not at the mercy of the DA. We are in this coalition because we respected the outcomes of the elections and the interests of the people of South Africa. That is why we have characterized this as a strategic setback. It is not a permanent feature. The GNU is not a melting pot. We did say that there are 10 political parties in the GNU, and the DA did not want this. Now I see why they did not want this, as they wanted to squeeze us and put us in a corner. But we turned the tables around and we put them in our own trap. Now they are in a deeper trap. So, you guys know, Mira, I love the English language. I love it. The word trap, it's like ding, 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 eyes open, light bulbs flashing. Eskom can't even put those light bulbs out.
Incredibly harsh diction here.
Yeah.
And the sad reality is this is coming from people that are supposed to lead us together.
Indeed. So DA leader John Steenhuisen, addressing the media on Saturday, slammed Ramaphosa's decision, claiming it was indicative of President Ramaphosa's inconsistent approach to government.
Makes sense.
You steal my story. Go into that.
I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So, USA President Donald Trump has reiterated a vow not to allow Iran to get nuclear weapons following the end of Iran and Israel's recent 12-day conflict, in which the US military intervened and has stuck closely to his narrative as questions remain about the impact of US strikes on Iran's nuclear sites. On the Fox News program yesterday, Trump repeated his claim that Iran was weeks away from making the weapons before Israel attacked on June 13. 9 days later, the US targeted Iran's top 3 nuclear facilities, Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. Both US intelligence and the United Nations nuclear watchdog have ascertained that Tehran was not building a nuclear arsenal.
Here's a nazism for you. Tehran was not building a what?
A nuclear, okay, I'll say it like the soccer team then.
Hey, that's how
arsenal.
You say it. There you go. Do you know, I'm trying to at the moment, right? Because like Zach is still not here. So I'm trying to figure out how to put the comments onto the screen. So like, if you just do me a favor, right? Test this for me. You're watching right now. You're watching. Send us salams. How's it? Like, send just a message on the video. Comment now, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the comments onto the, like, right there. It must come up like here. It's going to come up like, if you're watching right now, it's going to come up in this area right here. So send a salam. Help me test. Come on now. Don't be like that. You're watching the video. Do that, because I want to try something different.
Okay.
Like fastest fingers first.
Right.
Like, do you have your thinking cap on? If you're watching the video right now, send me the answer to this question. On the screen, type your answer on the comment section of the video. It's right there. It's going to come up right there if it works, right? What has an eye but cannot see?
Pretty easy for a Monday morning.
Exactly, because I want to test this whole thing. It's going to be like there, actually, right there. It's going to come up right there. What has an eye but cannot see? I want your answer on the comment section of the video. What has an eye but cannot see?
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation. and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's working. I see it working. I see it working. See, you can teach an old, with the new tricks. You can. Well done. First answer coming through from Nasreen, Isaac, Farhana, Ismail, Razia, as well. Well done. You guys are so good.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Be off where you want to be when you grow up.
At Busamid Gateway Private Hospital, we're redefining healthcare, combining world-class technology with compassionate personal care. From advanced robotic surgery with the only Da Vinci Xi system in KZN to cutting-edge cancer treatment with the Hypersight radiotherapy machine. These combined with the experience of our leading specialists, you know your health is in expert hands. Busamid Gateway Private Hospital. Experience premium care with a personal touch.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Murshid Hussain, Maula Hussain, Maula Hussain. जिसे ओजे कमाल देता है मेरा खुदा जिसे ओजे कमाल देता है उसे बतूल की चौखट पे डाल देता है परख न हो जब किसी को तो या हुसैन कहो परख न हो जब किसी को तो या हुसैन कहो इल्म वाला जो शजरे खंगाल देता है हुसैन बेहतरीन हुसैन बेहतरीन बेहतरीन हुसैन बेहतरीन फकत ज़मीन पर नहीं है अर्श पर भी तज़किरा अक़ीदा में यकीन है हुसैन बेहतरीन मुर्शिद हुसैन मौला हुसैन रहबर हुसैन आका हुसैन यजीद इस सोच सोच कर इसी अलम में मर गया सर तो मिल गया हमें मगर न साथ मिल सका जहां में जिससे पूछिए यही करेगा बरमला जहां में जिससे पूछिए यही करेगा बरमला यजीद बदतरीन है हुसैन इब्न मुर्तज़ा हुसैन जान फातिमा हुसैन रफ़ील मुज्तबा हुसैन शाही करबला हुसैन फख्र मुस्तफा हुसैन शेर किबरिया हुसैन शाह खुल्द का हुसैन दीन की पना तो फिर ठगे न क्यों भला तो फिर ठगे न क्यों भला हुसैन 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 दूसरा नहीं जवान लाडला हुसैन का लहू लहान है और एक तरफ पड़ा है लाडला जो बेज़ुबान है, मगर जबान पर सनाए खालिक के जहान है, मगर जबान पर सनाए खालिक के जहान है, वो शाह साबरीन है। शाह करबला या हुसैन, शाह करबला या हुसैन। चला जो रन में लेके जुल्फिकार इब्ने मुर्तजा, सीधी में यूं लगा के आ गया है सिलसिला। किसी की क्या मजाल है करे जो उसका सामना, का हसर जमीन है। सराफा सब्र और वफा, दूसरा नहीं नबी के दी का रहनुमा, हम आशिकों का बादशाह, सहाबा ने भी कह दिया, लगा आशिकों सदा, लगा आशिकों सदा, लगा आशिकों सदा। हुसैन इब्ने मुर्तजा नवासा शाह दीन का, हसन में उसका भाईजान और माए फातिमा। हुसैन शाह करबला, हुसैन दी का रहनुमा, हुसैन शाह करबला, हुसैन दी का रहनुमा, हुसैन खुशतरीन है।
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Thamsanqa Ntuli, has expressed her concerns that the province's youth are not venturing into entrepreneurship in the tech sector. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. The Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Thamsanqa Ntuli, has expressed her concerns that the province's youth are not venturing into entrepreneurship in the tech sector. Ntuli unveiled a landmark partnership with a telecommunications giant aimed at expanding internet connectivity in rural areas and equipping young people with critical digital skills last week. Ntuli expressed disappointment at the low uptake of the KZN Youth Fund by tech-based enterprises. Despite the province's youthful population, where nearly half of residents are under 20, he said few young entrepreneurs are venturing into digital businesses. Dr. Sabelo Kwala, special advisor to the Premier, highlighted Ntuli's long-standing commitment to digital empowerment. Kwala said that while leading Salga, Premier Ntuli launched the Salga Tech Games, where municipalities hosted coding classes and competed in computer coding competitions. He said this initiative fits into and continues the vision, urging young people to get with the program. The MK Party spokesperson, Tlamelo Ndlela, is said to continue with the lawsuit against the party's former Secretary General Floyd Shivambu, despite his apology. Shivambu retracted his statement, which insinuated that Ndlela abuses alcohol and drugs and that he's a liar. Shivambu's apology comes after Ndlela sent a letter of demand for the remarks that he made against him. The remarks were made during a recent interview with a broadcaster in which he called Ndlela a liar, a drunk and a drug addict. Shivambu was then given 48 hours to publish an apology and a retraction of his statement on X. He was also required to contact the broadcaster and request that they broadcast a correction of his statement. Briefing the media on Friday, Shivambu retracted his statements. However, Ndlela, who is suing Shivambu for defamation and a 3 million rand lawsuit, told a news publication that he will go ahead despite the retraction. In more news, Police Minister Senzo Mchunu has called for speculation to cease after reports of National Police Commissioner General Fanny Masemola's imminent arrest Reports claim Masemola faces possible arrest of authorizing the irregular purchasing of buildings. It is alleged that the irregular procurements for crime intelligence buildings amounted to more than 120 million rands. In a statement released yesterday, Police Ministry spokesperson Kamogelo Mogotsi stated that they had not been made aware of any impending arrest. Mogotsi said that the Police Ministry had also noted the response from the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption on the speculation. The IDAC and the National Prosecuting Authority said that they have no intention of arresting or obtaining any arrest warrant for the National Police Commissioner. Eskom has strongly rejected false claims circulating online about imminent Stage 4 and Stage 6 load shedding from the 6th of July until the 20th of July, with the power utility saying that the country's power system remains stable, with load shedding suspended since 10 p.m. on the 15th of May this year. This past week, Electricity Minister Khonsienso Ramakgopa said municipalities with a combined debt of over 100 billion rand have not been able to reduce the amounts that they owe to Eskom. The minister added that the ongoing challenges could result in the total collapse of the South African electricity complex. On Friday, Eskom revealed that despite the high unplanned outages and severe weather conditions in parts of South Africa, the available generation capacity was enough to meet peak demand. And finally, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has called on the United Nations Security Council to recognize the Israeli regime and the United States as the initiators of the recent 12-day aggression against the Islamic Republic. He emphasized that political and military leaders who order an act of aggression are also individually liable for the international crime of aggression under customary international law. The top Iranian diplomat described the act of aggression as a brazen assault on the very foundations of international law, warning that tolerating it and its legal consequences seriously undermines the credibility of the United Nations system. In the early hours of the 13th of June, the Israeli regime launched an all-out aggression on Iranian soil by targeting various military and nuclear sites, claiming the lives of dozens of top military commanders and nuclear scientists, as well as ordinary civilians. Then on the 22nd of June, the United States joined the Israeli regime in their assault and bombed 3 Iranian nuclear sites in a grave violation of the United Nations Charter, international law, and the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 80 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 83 cents, to the pound at 24 rands and 37 cents. The Saudi riyal is at 4 rands and 76 cents. Gold is trading at $3,278.29 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $66.59 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with the headlines at 7:30. For Red Island News, I'm Tabila Duma.
This traffic
Making
update
news at the
is
bottom
brought
of
to
the
you
hour.
by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. But quite a nasty accident on Florida Road. Quite a few injuries there, so there will be delays in the vicinity. On the N3 eastbound, after Bridgefield Road ramp, and you come around the bend going towards Ballgate. That's Ridge Road. Vehicle broken on the left lane, obstructed, authorities are on scene. You got an MVC, an accident with multiple injuries. Now, this is creating a major problem. On the M41 eastbound, near the Canobia Mall, that vicinity, it's affecting traffic coming out of Phoenix, the highway, JG Champion, the Ottawa area, and the Bedlam area on the R102. Traffic is backed up considerably coming out of Phoenix and coming on the R102 from JG Champion, also from the Ottawa Bedlam area trying to get across Gateway. So my suggestion to you at this point is just be patient and it will clear up. Another vehicle that's broken down on the N2 northbound by NPC. Now just be aware of this here that it's on the right-hand lane, sticking out, it's on the right shoulder, sticking out onto the right lane. That's very dangerous, so be careful of that. I believe there's a tow truck on scene trying to move it. Hopefully it'll be moved soon and then traffic will start going properly again. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. We'll catch up with you in a while on the show. Wa alaikum salam. It is 7 minutes after 7. We're talking utilizing midterm matric results as an important way to assess progress and improve final examination preparation. We're talking with the academic dean at the Independent Institute of Education's Ridgebank College. We're talking with Adrian Garden on that subject in a little bit from now. Stick around.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group. Get ready to experience true adventure and adrenaline with Newcastle Volkswagen. With sleek designed vehicles that are sure to grant you luxury without compromising comfort. Contact us today on 034 328 3601 to get a quote for your brand new Volkswagen. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Volkswagen Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Shifa Private Hospital is proud to announce it has received the Diamond Status Award from the World Stroke Organization, the highest global recognition for excellence in stroke care. This honor reflects our commitment to rapid response, advanced treatment, and world-class outcomes. We're also proud to have received Discovery Health's Better Than Expected Award, their highest level of recognition for the second year in a row. Lenmed Shifa Private Hospital, delivering excellence, saving lives.
For too many communities across Africa and the world, access to clean water remains a dream. At Africa Muslims Agency, we dig deep, reaching into the heart of the earth to fill the cups of those in need. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 Rand, or a borehole in Afghanistan for 55,000 Rand, or Africa for 65,000 Rand, or any amount. With water comes food, health, education, and growth. An ongoing reward with Africa Muslims Agency.
J.Junayt Jamshed brings you Flash Sale with flat 20% and flat 50% off. Avail the most exciting offers from 27 June to 6 July. Visit our store at 222 Felix Dolmani Road, Overport, or shop online at za.junaytjamshed.com.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Well, TBR it is, and I'm just looking over at our Facebook. So I've just put on that poster where it shows you the prizes that we're giving away courtesy of our set of Vodacom stores. So you can test your knowledge this winter and stand a chance to win one of our weekly Xiaomi smart appliances. So visit our social media pages and get familiar with our products and services. Follow at Cellular City Group, that's CITI. Follow at Cellular City Group and tune in from today, because it starts today and heads all the way through the month and ends in August. You'll be asked questions about what you viewed on their pages. So follow at Cellular City Group if you want to be a winner. Now, whilst all of that is going on, our matriculants they should be very, very hard at work preparing for their final examination, which is coming up in just a few months.
Absolutely. This is the most important year of their lives, academically.
Yeah. Academically. Now, mid-year results are out for the matric class of 2025. And while some learners are celebrating, others may be feeling the pressure more than ever. So whether your marks brought a sigh of relief or a serious wake-up call, one thing is clear: there's still time to turn things around before the final examinations. Now, joining us on the program is Adrian Garden, Dean Academic at the Independent Institute of Education's Rosebank College. He's here to help unpack what these results really mean and how grade 12s can use them as a strategic stepping stone toward final examination success. Mr. Garden, good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Rush once again.
Good morning, and good morning to your listeners.
First things first, why are midterm matric results such a crucial checking point on the road to the final NSC exam?
Yeah, they are important because I think it gives you a test run, and it gives you an idea about how you're going to do in your finals. And I think it also is an indication of the key aspects and items that you need to focus on between now and the final in order to improve your chances of success.
For learners who are disappointed with their results, what would you say is the first thing they should do, emotionally and practically?
I think emotionally is the most important bit. It's not the final. This was a test run. So from a mental point of view, see that as a preparation run and use it to identify aspects that need to be improved. Your wheels haven't fallen off yet. This is just a good opportunity to realign and to refocus on the items that need work. And then obviously from a physical point of view, it gives you an idea about how to go about planning better and reviewing your practice that perhaps got you the poor results in your mid-year final. That can then help you prepare better for the finals themselves.
Indeed. The upcoming school holidays, or these school holidays, can be a trap for procrastination. How do you advise matrics to structure this time effectively without burning out?
Yeah, you definitely need balance, and I think that's the key. The mid-years will have indicated the areas that you've got to focus on, and I think the other trap is to then solely focus on the subjects that you did poorly in or less well than you would have liked. A balanced approach is much, much better. And as you said, burnout is a reality. Right now, everybody's putting pressure on those students. And I think we must also give them the opportunity to relax a little bit, refocus, and realign their mental thoughts as well.
Absolutely. Now, you also mentioned the importance of active learning strategies. Can you share some practical study techniques that really make a difference?
Yeah, and I think it's about reflecting correctly, and then in each of the subjects that you did, having a look at what you did well and what you didn't do well, so that your study plan then compensates for the areas that you need improvement in. And then towards the end, you can review the stuff that you did well as well. So it really is about sitting down and almost making a practical plan between now and the finals that then allows you to measure out how you study. You're not cramming right at the end. And as you are chunking it and actually achieving those chunks, it actually also gives you motivation to keep going and confidence to say, actually, I am well prepared and I have planned well, so I'm going to do better in my finals.
Time management and exam techniques often trip students up more than actual content. What advice do you have to help learners improve in these areas?
Well, I think that the first one, it may sound funny, is actually look for help and accept that help. You know, very often as parents, you will go to your child and say, you know, let's help you. But because they're growing up and they're teenagers and they want to be independent, sometimes they don't necessarily accept that help. If you think about the adults, and it doesn't have to be parents, it could be teachers, guidance counselors, other family members, they're experienced in this as well. Their working life is about scheduling and time management. So accept that advice and get somebody to sit down with you and talk through your plans and refine it more.
Mm-hmm. As a final question for this morning, mental health and motivation play a big role in exam prep. What are your top tips to help learners stay mentally clear and emotionally strong over the next few months?
I think as family support, it's really important that you manage your stress levels yourself. I think I've said before, sometimes parents feel like they're going through matric more than the children. But it means that, if you come home from a stressful day, don't transfer that stress into your home environment. Make the home environment as calm as possible. Have a discussion with your siblings to say, this person is going through matric. Let's support them. Let's just be calm. Let's help them. And let's keep the environment calm and balanced so that there's no pressure from that end, which could adversely affect them.
Thank you very much for your time and always brilliant information to our listeners. We do value your input and we want to wish you a wonderful day ahead.
Indeed, thank you, and have a good day further.
So that's Adrian Garden, Dean Academic at the Institute, or rather Independent Institute of Education's Rosebank College, bringing first-hand information.
Absolutely. And also encouraging you. It is never too late to put your best foot forward.
That best foot of yours, whether it's the left one or the right one, you can always put it forward.
Sometimes you can jump too.
You
can be both.
Jump forward, which would be quite interesting. Talking about interesting, right? Seeing that we've passed, like gone way past already, the halfway point of 2025.
Yeah.
I've got an interesting question for everybody.
Ask us.
Are you watching? Are you listening? Wherever you are right now, assessing your mid-year goals, because we were just talking to Matrix about mid-year. Why not talk to everybody about their mid-year goals and where you're at? So we've officially gone past the halfway mark of 2025. Now, be honest. How many of those New Year's resolutions have you actually started? Now, I know, all right? We're feeling the pressure too. Today, we're talking goal check-ins. Whether you've been smashing those goals or they've been sitting in your notes app, just collecting digital dust, this mid-year point is your cue to pause, to reflect, and to reset. So here's our question to you. Have you struck any of the goals that you set back in January, or has life thrown you a curveball and you've got to deal with it? Or, like me, you just didn't set any goals and you just moved on.
Really?
I don't do that.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't do that. I don't set New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with who I am, the person I am, right? I'm pretty happy that way. I'll say it again. Round is a shape. It's a round shape, but it's a shape. So from the health point of view, it's just maintaining what I've already begun.
Which you've been doing for years.
Yeah, at least 2 now. So so that's what it is.
Yeah.
From the academic point of view, every day is a learning experience, and I endeavor to learn something new every single. Like today, I learned how to put your comments right there on the screen. See, there's it there. I learned how to do that, so I learned something today. So every day is a learning experience. So for me, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. No. Don't look at the screen thinking I'm pointing at somebody else. I'm pointing at you, right? What's the story? Did you meet those goals? Or are you still trying? Yeah, still trying. How's this?
Lovely Nasheed. Salams, Nish, I did. So one of my goals was reading my salahs on time, and alhamdulillah. I won't mention her name.
Hey? She's reading all her salahs on time. That's fantastic. Now, Aisha says the N2 southbound from Umgeni is extremely slow moving. To be honest with you, Aisha, I'm not 100% sure what's causing that, but thank you for the update that it is extremely slow moving.
And Fazila says, awesome recording, touches my heart and brings tears.
Farooq Khan sending salams to everybody this morning. The answer to that riddle for those guys, we tried this thing, right? So I figured just asking you to say hazard wasn't going to work. So I figured we'll give you a riddle and you type on the screen and then I can test this whole thing. See, what?
And it worked, yeah.
The question was, what has an eye but cannot see? The answer is a needle. Congratulations to everybody who said needle. Shaida sent it through on WhatsApp, as well as Hafiz Ahmed, Hajra Habib. send it through on WhatsApp as well. Hafizah Shahid Mia.
He
is
absolutely loves Ali Basha's selection. I think one day he's going to come up here with a pot of biryani only for Ali.
But here's the thing about Ali, right? So Ali sings in one of these groups.
Correct, yes.
Right? He's like the first backing vocalist or whatever you call it, right? So he is accustomed to people dishing out.
Yes.
Right? Dishing out. Now, I had asked previously if I can bring 5 rand coins because then I'll have more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, no.
Nah, it'll
You
get lost
cannot throw
somewhere.
5 rand coins at us, Nichal. You won't get lost. I mean, they'll just know where it hit. Or sorry, fell. They'll
You see, you answered your own question.
And when we come back, an opportunity for you to get your name on a list of winners. Our wall of winners. The TBR wall of winners with our set of Vodacom stores. Go now. Follow at Cellular City Group. Go check out the latest posts. And who knows, when you call in at the end of this ad break, it could be you putting your name down on that list to take week 1's IoT prize.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This is your Breakfast Rush. At Simplex Radio, we're celebrating our 66th anniversary super sale.
Samsung 15 kg top loader, now just 5,999. Save yourself a whopping 2,000 rand.
Philips non-burn iron, yours only for 899. That's 400 rand off.
Save 300 rand with the Media 20-liter microwave, going for just 699.
And Sinotech 32-inch LED TV, now an incredible 1699, saving you 400 rand. Open Sunday, June 29th.
Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
Do you have what it takes to win? Call now and let's find out together.
The Breakfast Rush.
0861 904 904.
So here's the situation, right? You go to at Cellular City Group on their Facebook, you go onto their Insta, you go all over that place, right? And you have a look at what they're posting. In a nutshell, they're telling you how to win. They're telling you what to say, where the answers are. They're showing it to you. It's in all of their posts. So it may not be the latest post. It might be the one just before that.
But it's there.
It's on your screen. All you got to do is enter. Now, if you want to keep warm this winter, we've got the Keep Warm Winter quiz. If you're ready to win, you test your knowledge this winter and stand a chance to win one of our weekly Xiaomi smart appliances. So visit the social media page, as I've just mentioned, right? Get familiar with the products and services and call into studio. The numbers on our screen right there. That one there, 6190490. Yeah, that one there, 08619049. That's if you want a telephone. You'll dial that one on the screen. If you're telephoning like Shaida. Shaida, assalamu alaikum to you.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Shaida, how are you doing this morning?
Alhamdulillah, can't complain.
And where are you calling from, Shaida?
Itumena.
Kena, oh, so you're on the corner. You're not that far away.
Not far at all.
Fantastic. Shaida, on which platform do you follow the Cellular City Group? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Where about?
Facebook.
On Facebook. Okay. So this post is there. It's on their Facebook page. Now, my question this morning, what is IoT? What is IoT? The answer's on the page.
Of Things.
You said?
Internet of Things.
Congratulations.
You have your name on that list of potential winners for this week. So Internet of Things, basically smart plus connected devices, is available at our set of Vodacom stores. Now, Shaida, this week, we're giving away that kettle, the smart kettle from Xiaomi, and your name's potentially the name of the winner. Congratulations. You're on the list. Thank you, Shaida. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Now, talking about winners, I had this incredibly heartwarming visit from our winner from last month, a little girl, young lady that took away the laptop.
Amira Ismail, I think.
Amira took away the laptop, and she came through and picked up her prize. Now, the thing about it is, this little lady is so grateful to Vodacom, to TBR, to Radio Al Ansar for winning. Her emotions were overflowing. Managed to get a couple of pictures in that with her. But she went home and decided she's going to make a video and she's going to send us her thank you, because at the time,
to Uncle Nichal, Auntie Nazmeera, Auntie Wasima, Auntie Talmila,
and this is what she
and
said.
the entire amazing team of the Breakfast Rush at Al Ansar and Cellular City.
Oh.
I don't even know where to begin.
Mm-hmm.
When my parents told me that I won the laptop too, I literally thought that they were joking. I honestly have no words. This is such an amazing and unbelievable gift.
She's 13.
From the time my brother started school, that's 11 years ago,
Mhm.
every morning has been the same. Breakfast chaos, get in the car, and then Al Ansar radio on. And if mom wasn't with us, it would be a full battle for the front seat. My sister and I used to pretend play as presenters. We'd copy the weather updates and even some of the ads that played every day. It was our little Amira and Amani radio show, not official, of course. So when this competition came on and mom asked me if I wanted to enter, I was like, I don't know. I'm listening to Al Ansar, but actually answering questions on air, that is just scary.
It would be.
What if I messed up or my voice sounded weird? But my dad told me, if you mess up, it doesn't matter. You tried and that's what counts. And guess what? Mom didn't waste a second. She entered me in right away. Then the tab announcement. We were sitting in the car parked outside school, all of us huddled together with the volume up.
Yeah.
And then they said my name and I screamed. I was so excited and so grateful. Alhamdulillah, I even promised that I would always use it to do good. And then today happened.
And she's
I
using
left the school early, listening to Al Ansar on the way like we always do. Go to school, dad goes to work, and then boom. After school, Papa picks me up, and Mom calls, and together they say, Amira, you won the laptop too. A real proper one, with accessories and everything. My jaw was on the floor. So today, I'm doing something that feels really special to me. I want to hand over this prize to my parents. They're both studying right now and sharing a laptop. And let's just say, that's not always easy. I know they'll use it in the best way possible, and honestly, they totally deserve it. Especially my mom. I know how much she could use on her own. Jazakallah khair to each and every one of you, the Al Ansar family, and the generous sponsors at Cellular City. May Allah SWT reward you with all the goodness in this world and hereafter. From one seriously over the moon 13-year-old, Amira Ismail.
That was absolutely brilliant. So I got that video on Friday evening. It was sent to me, and it made my weekend.
You know, if this is the caliber of children that we are raising in 2025, then I look forward to the leaders of tomorrow.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula says President Cyril Ramaphosa declined to travel, potentially anticipating that the DA would announce their departure from the GNU. Phase 2 of the Klipdrifter water treatment plant has now been handed over to start operating. And finally, tensions between Israel and Iran appear to have ceased, but the war in Gaza still continues. Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 72 people since Friday, many of them women and children. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. I've just received another message, and I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is brilliant. Brilliant. The show's not even over yet. And the podcast for that interview with Adrian Garden is already on Spotify.
That is amazing.
It's
well
already up
done.
there. Rashid is working super fast this morning. I'm not sure what he put in his coffee because he made it himself.
It's a Monday morning.
But it's brilliant. It's exactly for a Monday morning, working lickety split fast. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go up there onto our Facebook and put in the link. So just in case you've got a matriculant sitting at home, or one of your nieces or nephews or grandkids or neighbors' kids, whatever, somebody's writing matric and they need this information because it's valuable. Go to our Facebook page. The link to the podcast that is available on Spotify is already up there on our Facebook page. You can listen on demand.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Duckrad Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
So the line's sort of engaged, kind of gone like that. So he was there a second ago, and Wasim was going to try and get him back on the line. So not sure what happened with that one there. I know the N2 southbound from Umgeni is slow moving at the moment, and this has been reported by a few of our listeners this morning. So take it easy on the roads. If you're on there on the N2 southbound, just going easy. Assalamu alaikum. Thanks, Nish. Our niece needs it. The laptop? Is it?
Possibly. Amira could be her niece.
Could be. Or maybe Amira's mummy. I don't know. But yeah, it's heartwarming, really, just to have met them. What a wonderful family. What a fantastic little lady as well. And, I was saying this to Brother Junaid from Vodacom not so long ago. I said the things that we're doing on air, not just now, but for the longest time, things that we're doing, we're giving away, we're touching people's lives in a very, very positive way every step of the way.
Absolutely. And we saw that when she won the tablet. And she walked in here with that handwritten note. And I know I've spoken about it a few times. But the words touched us. I think it's in your office.
Yeah, on the screen. On the windowsill in the office. Now, Superintendent Raouf is there. Assalamu alaikum, Sup.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. The accident on the M41 was causing major problems, and traffic was really backed up. So it's starting to clear up. Just be patient, please. That traffic will clear up very slowly going eastbound towards Gateway. The one on Florida Road almost cleared up as well. There was quite a few injuries in that accident in Florida Road, but almost done now. So traffic will be flowing quite nicely in that vicinity. That vehicle on the N2 has moved, but traffic is backed up on the N2 north and south towards Spaghetti Junction, and on the N3 east as well towards Spaghetti. There is slow-moving traffic. That's your final update.
Busy Monday morning for you, sir? Is it very...
Well, it's Muharram now.
Yeah.
So My 10 days are very busy.
Talking about those 10 days getting very, very busy, I know that come the 9th or 10th day, in fact, maybe the 8th, 9th, and maybe even the morning of the 10th, we're going to be making very specific announcements of roads that may be affected by activities.
Well, on the 10th only, because
no, the announcements
are moving on the 10th.
Yeah.
So on the 10th, it will be extremely busy.
Yeah.
The procession leaves from Russell Street, goes along Victoria Street, into Field Street, and then Albert Street, and Denny Road all the way down to Corner Interchange.
All right, so we know the route already, and we know that it's going to be on the 10th of Muharram. But of course, Superintendent Raouf will keep you informed as the days progress. Sup, thank you very much for this morning. Much appreciated. You take it easy. Have a cup of tea.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Do you think you'll be any good at like a rapid fire session of riddles?
No.
Rapid fire riddles.
No.
You won't?
I don't think so.
Like short ones, one liners, not like Langda stories, but like short. Kutani one.
Not my strong point.
No.
I can ask them.
What if we got all these guys that are watching the video, all of you guys to help, and what if we got everybody that's listening in on the radio, and they can send in assistance via WhatsApp? What if we did that? What if we said to everybody, Nichal will ask the riddles. They're going to be a rapid fire really fast.
Okay.
We'll do 3.
Let's see how fast
3, quick
the
and fast.
listeners can come through for me, please.
Right? And then you help Naz. Like if she can't get the answer, like spit it up. You help her. You put it on the screen over there, or you put it in the WhatsApp over there. That number there. There you go. See? There, the number there on the screen. 060-904-1056. So everybody listening in right now, before we go to ad break, take a deep breath.
The heart rate is increasing.
Let's see. Rapid fire. I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, I've actually got more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right. You good?
I'm okay. If you're listening, which you obviously are, open your WhatsApp chat now.
Yeah. I'll open up. So you.
I'm not shouting, I promise.
Go there, right? You go there. WhatsApp. Open. Right. You open up the chat with Radio Al Ansar. That is 060-904-1056. Open up. Get your keyboard ready. Here's riddle number 1. What has to be broken before you can use it?
What has to be broken before you can use it? Eggs.
What is always coming but never arrives? What is always coming but never arrives?
What is always coming but never arrives? Tomorrow? Thank you, Aisha. Jazakallah.
You cheating. What has a neck but no head? What has a neck but no head? Come on, guys. You got to be faster.
I remember that. What has a neck but no bottle?
Oh, okay, cool. She actually picked up a water bottle. There you go. Brilliant. Okay, one more. What is full of holes but still holds water?
What is full of
holes but still holds water?
Holds water.
What is it?
Bathing sponge.
Hey, his name might be Bob.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group. For the Suzuki that enables you to live, dream, and think big. Your limitless potential begins at Suzuki Newcastle. Make every journey possible. Contact us today on 034-312-7805 for a quote. Our customer service-driven sales team is ready to assist you. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Your hits, your sound, your station, your TV up.
Monday to Friday.
It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Embark on a spiritually enriching journey with Shore Mita's Travel and experience Gyari in Baghdad. Join us for a sacred pilgrimage to Mubarak sites in Baghdad, Karbala, Najaf, and more. Guided by dynamic ulama with return flights, accommodations, over 25 ziyarats, and seamless transfers departing 1st October from only 24,990 Rand per person sharing in the Astana. Contact us for our 5-star Baghdad and Baghdad and Cairo packages. Shore Mita's Travel 031 207 6987.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
लिबास है फटा हुआ गुबार में अटा हुआ तमाम जिस्म नाज़नी छिदा हुआ कटा हुआ ये कौन सी वकार है बला का शह सवार है कि है हजार कातिलों के सामने डटा हुआ ये बिल-यकी हुसैन है लफी का नूर है यकी हुसैन है लफी का नूर है ये बिल-यकी हुसैन है लफी का नूर है में फर्द है बड़ा ही शेर मर्द है कि जिसके दबदबे से दुश्मनों का रंग जर्द है हबीब मुस्तफा है ये हबीब मुस्तफा है ये मुजाहिद खुदा है ये जभी तो इसके सामने ये फौज गर्द बर्द है उधर सिपाह है शाम है हजार इंतकाम है उधर है दुश्मनान दी इधर फकत इमाम है मगर अजीब शान है गजब की आन बान है कि जिस तरफ उठी है तेल बस खुदा का नाम है अकबर ज़मीन व आसमान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं ज़मीन व आसमान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं खुदा के इस जहान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं खुदा के इस जहान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं नज़ाए हक पे करबला मैं अपना घर लुटा दिया रज़ाए हक पे करबला मैं अपना सब लुटा दिया वफा के इम्तिहान में वफा के इम्तिहान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं ज़मीन व आसमान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं ज़मीन व आसमान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं लिखेगा कौन इस तरह शहादतों की दास्तां लिखेगा कौन इस तरह शहादतों की दास्तां किसी के खानदान में किसी के खानदान में हुसैन सा कोई नहीं किसी के खानदान में.
So quite a few messages have come through this morning where people were enjoying the recordings. So thank you to everybody. But there's one on screen that you can read out now very quickly.
Salams, you guys really add the lovely vibe for the morning. Please advise title of the track and have a Mubarak day. Sister Ruwaida, Jazakallah.
So Ruwaida, the one that played right now is Hussein Sakoi Nahi. That's the title of the track. Unfortunately, the name of the artist is not listed, so not going to be able to give you that one there. The very first one that we played this morning from, it was one about 20 to 7, give or take, Farhan Ali Waris is the name of the artist over there. Farhan Ali Waris and Har Zamana Mere. Hussein Ka Hai. That was the title of that recording.
Beautiful.
And there was one more in between. I'm just looking for that one there, just to let you know the name of that as well. It was Hafiz Umar Farooq Naqshbandi and Volal Kar Ahedin Hai. That may be incorrect, but that's what it looks like on my screen.
Not bad.
My pronunciation may be terrible.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, man. Oh, there's some interesting news coming out of Norway.
Okay.
Which I was going to skip, but then I thought to myself, hey, we need to hear this, right? So it's from an article that was published about 5 minutes ago. It says Norway's largest pension fund, KLP, has said that it will no longer do business with two companies that sell equipment to the Israeli military because the equipment is possibly used in the war in Gaza. Right. So the two companies are the Oshkosh Corporation, a United States company mostly focused on trucks and military vehicles, and ThyssenKrupp, a German industrial firm that makes a broad selection of products ranging from elevators and industrial machinery to warships. In June 2024, KLP learned of reports from the UN that several named companies were supplying weapons or equipment to the Israeli army and that these weapons are being used in Gaza. The head of responsible investment at KLP, Karen Aziz, made a statement that was provided to Al Jazeera, and the statement said, our conclusion is that the companies Oshkosh and ThyssenKrupp are contravening our responsible investment guidelines. We have therefore decided to exclude them from our investment universe. Hopefully, that sort of action snowballs and investments in companies that are providing aid to a genocide stops.
Inshallah.
All right. So, Aisha, salamu alaikum. Aisha's been on fire this morning, absolutely, with the riddle, egg, tomorrow, bottle, and sponge. If Aisha was playing for a prize, she would have won.
Absolutely. Jazakallah khair.
Congratulations to Shaida Sayed from around the corner.
Manor,
putting her name on the list. And you'll see that list on Friday morning where we pull out one name as a winner.
Nichal and Naz, to everybody, have a Mubarak day. Respect people who find time for you in their busy schedule, but love people who never look at their schedule when you need them. Abbas Sheikh.
People that never look at their schedule.
But love people who never look at their schedule when you need them.
I tell you what you must look at, right? You must look at savings that are continuing at the moment. Savings that are continuing at short left, because it's like we're closing the show, but I need to tell you about this one here. Simplex Radio 66th anniversary sale is on. It's still on. It's happening across the store, and you got to head down there to check it out for yourself, right? So the all new extended showroom, it's gorgeous. Let's go check it out. Showcases a range of brands that suit your needs. So you can go to Simplex Radio. You're going to find them at Kenilworth Park, 202 Breakfield Road in Overport. Go down there, have a chat with their very knowledgeable teams. If you're looking for technology for the home, there's a fridge. I know this is not like the most technologically advanced fridge, but it's like the coolest thing ever.
What does it do?
You can knock on the door.
And then?
The lights will come on.
Okay. Hey, that's true. Hey, you're saving electricity.
Yep. You don't have to open the door because you're saving the cold as well. Like, open the door, let the cold out. No, leave the door closed, and then the lights come on, and then you can see what's in there, and you can open the glass, pick what you want from in there, and close glass. That's so cool.
That is
I thought it was
cool.
the coolest thing ever. So we were at a friend's place not so long ago, and they were a fridge with the ice dispenser,
Okay.
the water dispenser, the crushed ice dispenser. The only thing it's not dispensing is like ginger ale. But then he says to me, but if you put the ginger ale in there, you'll get the ginger ale.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? So I'm like, okay, cool. And then a kid runs past, hits that lever, boom, and then all this crushed ice. So must be careful, no? You must be very careful. It's 7 minutes and counting to 8. Thank you for watching the video. Let's do it again tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening in on the show as well.
Be the best version of you.
Do good. Be good. Till the next time.
Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart